Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
On today's Smart 7, Rishi pledges to battle on with Rwanda Bill, Putin celebrates in the face of criticism, and much more. It's Tuesday, 19th of March, it's Chocolate Caramel Day, and happy birthday, Bruce Willis.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
Monday saw the Tory party attempting to close down the ongoing scandal over mega donor Frank Hester and his remarks about former Labour MP Diane Abbott. Last week, the PM did describe the remarks as racist and wrong, but coming in the wake of the Islamophobia row, the delay in his criticism of the remarks, and the fact that the party has not returned the £10 million donation has led to an ongoing media storm. Business Secretary Kemi Badenoch was sent out on Monday to calm things down, and she described the whole affair and the outrage it caused as outsized and called for people to move on.
Whether someone said this or that, last week on Tuesday, we've been talking about this since the weekend before, every single day. I do think that the relentless focus on it is trivial.
The problem for the PM is that with talk of a leadership challenge and calls for an early election, it's been difficult for him to extricate himself from the crisis. One man who is definitely facing a May election is London Mayor Sadiq Khan, and he formally launched his re-election campaign on Monday with a new pledge to build 40,000 new council houses. He was also warning with new voting regulations that the election could be tighter than many expect.
So I'm asking those who are Lib Dems and Greens, because we now have a first-past-the-post system, to lend me their vote. Why? Because if you vote Green or if you vote Lib Dem, it's one less for the Conservatives to get. You don't want to wake up on May the 3rd with a right-wing Conservative as the Mayor of London.
Rishi Sunak was out and about on Monday, addressing business leaders in Warwickshire and talking up the strength of the economy. He announced a series of new initiatives aimed at supporting small businesses and pledged to cut red tape and taxes, while also restating his plan to cut national insurance entirely. Despite his best economic intentions, he faced a series of questions from the media on potential leadership challenges. He remained firmly on message, though.
All Conservatives are united in wanting to deliver a brighter future for our country, and that's why we're cutting people's taxes. £900.
Later on Monday evening, the Commons voted down all 10 amendments to the Rwanda Bill that had been added by the House of Lords, giving Rishi a much-needed boost as he battles to keep things on track. The bill is now due to return to the Lords later this week, but could still face delays. The PM, though, was still doggedly making his case for the bill to become law and hoping that flights can still leave in the spring.
Our plan is working, but in order to finish the job, we need the Rwanda scheme through. We're getting it through Parliament. Everyone is trying to block us, including the Labour Party, because they don't have a plan to tackle this problem. We do. I'm determined to see it through, get the deterrent up and running as quickly as possible.
Vladimir Putin was busy on Monday celebrating his 87% winning margin in the Russian presidential election. He attended a victory concert in Red Square, singing the national anthem and waving a Russian flag as he declared his win will make Russia stronger. International reaction, however, was quite different, with near universal condemnation of an election that UK Foreign Secretary Lord David Cameron said starkly underlines the depth of repression in Russia. NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg also addressed the election result, including the fact that Russia insisted on holding elections in contested territories.
Russia's organization of elections in occupied parts of Georgia and Ukraine is completely illegal. And Russia's presidential election was clearly neither free nor fair.
There was fierce fighting in Gaza on Monday as Israeli forces launched an assault on what they called Hamas militants located in the Al-Shifa hospital compound. The IDF says they killed at least 20 Hamas fighters, including a senior figure, while one Israeli soldier was killed. It came as US President Joe Biden and Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu had their first call in over a month, with Biden emphasizing the need to speed up aid to the civilian population of Gaza. The European Union's foreign policy chief Josep Borrell also called out the Israeli forces for imposing what he called a famine that has been entirely man-made.
Hundreds of trucks are waiting to enter, and It's absolutely imperative to make crossing points work effectively and open additional crossing point. And it's just a matter of political will.
Still to come on today's Smart 7, Kate Blanchett goes wild and bad news for Team GB. Right after this.
At Arizona State University, we offer a wide variety of degree programs online to match all kinds of interests and career aspirations. Programs that are taught by the same notable faculty who teach on campus and designed using innovative technology to improve learning outcomes and equip you for post-graduation success. That's why 87% of ASU online graduates indicated they were promoted at work or received an increase in salary after earning their degree. Find your program at asuonline.asu.edu.
Welcome back.
With this summer's Paris Olympics just over 4 months away, there was bad news for Team GB on Monday. Britain's most successful female athlete, Dame Laura Kenny, who has won 6 Olympic medals, announced that she's decided to retire. Over a 15-year period, she won 5 Olympic golds along with 23 major titles, and now she's decided the time is right to park her bike. She was the undisputed queen of the elimination race, but she told BBC Breakfast on Monday that she's looking forward to spending more time with her young family.
So I have decided that I'm going to retire from professional cycling. I know, big, eh? It has never felt like the most right time for me. I always knew deep down that I would know when was the right time. And you're never going to have a perfect time to do it, but I can sit here today and say, now is the right time for me.
You probably didn't know this, but actress Cate Blanchett is a beekeeper. She's also a passionate campaigner for the environment and a supporter of Prince William's Earthshot Prize. All of that makes her a natural fit for a new Netflix series called Our Living World, which is not your normal nature documentary. She narrates the 4-part Netflix series, which aims to uncover what they call the vast and intricately linked network of connections that allows our planet to sustain life itself. The show travels the globe as it explores these connections, and it's due on Netflix on April 17th.
From the densest forests to the deepest oceans to the hottest deserts, everything is connected through the vast web of life. And now, for the first time, we're gonna reveal how. This is the wondrous, untold story of our interconnected, living world.
There are very few news interviews that have been turned into a movie, but then very few news interviews have as many iconic moments as the Newsnight interview with Prince Andrew. His "I'm afraid I don't sweat" defence when accused of inappropriate behaviour became an instant meme, and now the story behind the interview has been turned into a movie called Scoop. It has an all-star cast with Gillian Anderson as the BBC's Emily Maitlis, along with Billy Piper, Keeley Hawes, and as Prince Andrew, Rufus Sewell. It hits Netflix on April 5th.
An hour of television can change everything.
The allegations surrounding Jeffrey Epstein include his friend Prince Andrew.
You're chasing a story that we're never going to get.
This is the work. My job is booking the people we can't just call up.
This interview, does it matter?
Yeah, it matters.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes, and we'll give you the world.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Hi, I'm Dori Shafrir, and along with Kate Spencer, I host Forever 35, a podcast about the things we do to take care of ourselves. Join us every Wednesday with guests like author Phoebe Robinson, chef Samin Nosrat, actress Busy Phillips, and even former Secretary of State Madeleine Albright. On Mondays and Fridays, we have mini episodes where we answer listeners' questions on everyday problems like how useful a butt mask really is, how to deal with a petty friend, or how to relax after a long day. So join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Forever 35, where we're not experts, but we are two friends who like to talk a lot about serums.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.